I grew up in a very small town called Beckley up on the hill at the end of a rocky road. We used to call it Red Dog back then because it's the leftover stuff that came from coal, and they used it to cover the roads. Part of what you learn in West Virginia, reading, writing, and Route 33, which is the road to Ohio. So, my mom always had a sense of how important education was and really kept that focus for all of us. So all three of us ended up going to college. I was fortunately liked math and science and was quite good at it, so I had this honor scholarship in mathematics. I remember being invited the first spring, right before we came back, to the president's house for dinner, and that was when Novice Fawcett was the president. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to the president's house. I've never been any place fancy like this for dinner. But anyhow, I cut a piece of chicken. It went flying across into Mrs. Fawcett's lap. And I'm thinking, okay, I've just lost my scholarship. I think I'm leaving now. She jumped up. They took care of it, made me feel like nothing had ever happened. To this day, fabulous, fabulous mentor, personally, in an institution the size of Ohio State, that the Fawcetts took the time and continued to help mentor me through my years. It was amazing. Clearly, with the quality of education I had, the breadth of it, socially, and what I learned as a young kid from West Virginia, expanding my horizons, that this university made possible. It draws you to want to come back and help where you can, and I'm blessed that having been a CEO on the West Coast in technology areas, there's some things that we can bring back to this institution now and say, perhaps this view, perhaps this thought. Its size provides the opportunity to really look at the intersection of great problems, intersection of big ideas. Some of the work that I'm doing right now is with something called the Ohio State Innovation Foundation, where the university and the broader community will benefit immensely if we can take the creativity, the innovation, the intellectual property of this institution, bring that out to the good of the world, whether it's the drug that can change something in thousands of people's lives, whether it's the new technology that will allow us to do things we've never done before. I love the theme of excellence to eminence, an eminent university in the broadest sense of the land grant. But for Ohio State, I would never have had the breadth of perspective, the caliber of coaching that really let me see the world, see the possibilities. I couldn't have chosen a better launching pad for my life and my career.